Depends on what predator you're wanting to keep away. In our case, we had a skunk in our chicken coop, okay? So I want to make sure skunks don't come around. Raccoons don't come around. Coyotes don't come around. You basically want to mount your night guard to the height of the predator's eyes from the ground that you're wanting to scare away. So, of course, if you're wanting to scare away possums, you'll want to mount this night guard light, you know, within 10 to 12 inches of the ground. Raccoons, within 12 to 24 inches of the ground. Coyotes, you know, 18 to 24 inches of the ground. You'll adjust the height of your light to target the predator that you're trying to eliminate. These work, guys. These work. I've used them for years. Up until now, we've not had any trouble at our chicken coop. But we did have a visitor, and he was eating on an egg, so we want to deter that. So I bought 2 more of these. These last for a long time. I've got one that's going on probably 4 years. 4 years now. Still going strong every night. You can see this light from a long distance away. I've got one that I can see probably 400 feet away that I look at a lot. It's in a visible spot from the house, and every night I see it out there working. This works while you're sleeping to keep your pets, your livestock safe. I wanted to show you. Very small. It's got a single little tab here with a hole in it. Simple screw. Mount it. Remember, from the ground up a certain height, you want to target the predator's eye height from the ground. I'm going to set my night guard about 24 inches from the ground because a raccoon, a skunk, a coyote will all be able to see it from, you know, within 18 to 24 inches of the ground. So that's where I'm going to mount mine. These guys right here are about $20 from their website. They're $20 a piece. They'll last for years. Set it and forget it. Okay, there's no internal battery to replace. Solar powered. They work great. I wanted to show you that. When it comes, you know, notice. For best results, activate your night guard solar immediately upon receipt and use year-round. Just use it. This is cheap insurance to keep your chickens safe, guys. To keep your ducks safe. These are cheap. You don't have to put out poison. You don't have to use traps. And comment if you've used these, or there are different brands. I've tried the different brand. Can't remember the name of the last one I did try. Kind of an off-brand. This is the original company that made these, and in my opinion, lasts the longest. And it's Night Guard, NITE-Guard Solar. So here's a little brochure, guys. They also sell foil tape. They sell pest control stuff. But if you've got birds, like we have starlings that'll flock to this area late summer, early fall, and just stay till it gets, you know, starts to get cold. And I'm talking thousands of starlings. This foil tape, you can put it out and it flaps in the wind and it keeps your birds away. You can use this to protect your garden. You know, I've never tried this, but they sent a little free sample and there's a whole write-up about it. We may use it just for the birds. I've got an owl statue that I've got on a pole that helps as well. But anyway, this is a little brochure about your night guard. It comes in here. It's real nice. Talks about how it works. Life expectancy. The average life of a night guard solar is 3 years. I've got one that's 4 years old and still going strong. So, you know, for $20 for 3 years, keep your chickens safe. Try it. What predators will it work for? Basically anything that sees this blinking light. They associate it with a bigger predator's eye shine. So they're thinking a bigger predator's hunkered down over there and is about to eat me. That's how it works. The scare tactic. Just think about that and apply it to life today. Scare tactics. You know, scare tactics work. They can work. So that's what you're doing with this. You're using scare tactics on predators to keep your livestock safe. I mean, that's really it. You know, there's not much to go else into. I mean, you can read the brochure. It shows you how it works. Simple. Try it. I recommend it. If you've tried it and it didn't work, let me know. I'll be curious. Like I said, I think it's probably going to be harder to use a product like this if you've already got bad problems. Let's say you've already got raccoons that are getting in your coop and they've been breaking in your coop. Maybe they've taken a chicken and they've got a taste for it. You know, we all like chicken, right? So if you've got a raccoon that's already been in there, he's got one of your chickens, you know, using a product like this, it may be harder because he's already got that taste. I hope it's not hard for us on this skunk because he did eat an egg, but we took care of that. We kind of skunk-proofed the chicken pen area. We let them free range in the day, but we put them up in our easy shed chicken coop at night. But you know, if you've already got a bad problem with predators and you stick something like this out, it may or may not. What I've always done is when I've introduced a new coop or new ducks or you know, to a new area, I'll just go ahead and set these up from the get-go and eliminate them from, you know, right off the bat. Don't let the pests or the predators come in. Just eliminate them right off the bat. These work. Try them. All right. Just a quick little tip there on how to keep your livestock safe. That's about it. I'm not really, you know, set up to do a lot of fancy videos right now. I kind of, you know, get an idea and shoot it, or I shoot something on the go as it's happening. We don't really, I don't really do a lot of super editing. So my videos may not be as refined as others, but what you're going to see here is real life experiences from a small family farm here in Tennessee. Got some beef. I've got some beef for sale too, guys, I wanted to tell you about. We've got basically one steer left. We got one steer left that's available. We'll sell that as a quarter, a half, or a whole. So if somebody's looking for some beef to put in the freezer to carry your family through for a year, 6 months, depending on, you know, the size of your family, give us a call. We got one steer left. Our steers are Hereford influenced steers. Hereford influenced. Most of them are going to be purebred Hereford. We really all about the Hereford breed. Okay, the flavor, the tenderness, the flavor retention in the Hereford beef, I believe something that you're going to remember and you're going to love. We do corn feed our beef. We corn feed our steers. So it's not grass-fed beef, guys. It's corn-fed beef. It is all natural, though. I say all natural is we don't put hormones in it, antibiotics. We don't antibiotic the steers. We don't treat them. If there's a problem and they're going to have to be treated, of course we're going to treat it, but then we're going to pull it out and we're not going to sell it as beef. We're not going to raise it and feed it out as beef because I don't want to eat that. I want to keep it as all natural as I can. They are never fully taken off grass, but we do feed them corn. And it just really gives them that marbling and that flavor. I'm not saying you got to buy the best of the best, but if you have a chance to buy all natural beef that's under 30 months old, man, that right there, just think about what we eat, fast food, restaurants. I'm telling you, I've seen stuff that goes through the stockyard, guys, and it's not 30 months old and less and beautiful and trim and full life. I mean, there's some draggers come through there and they get slaughtered and put into the food chain. So our meat is all natural, no antibiotics, no hormones, corn-fed, and it's Herefords. It's going to be Hereford influenced. We'll either have black baldy steers that are going to be at least 3/4 Hereford, or they're going to be purebred Hereford beef, guys, because we're going to push the Hereford beef. It's tender, it's juicy, and in my opinion, it's the best flavored beef you'll find. I challenge you to Google Hereford beef. Look at the experts. Find out about the flavor retention. Find out about which has the best flavor, okay? Angus is great at being a product that finishes fast and finishes a little cheaper than the other breeds. It'll marble faster, usually has a good ribeye, Not knocking Angus a bit. It's a wonderful product. It's a wonderful breed. We bred Angus for years. But I'm saying the Herefords, Google it. Find out what the experts, the beef experts, are saying about Hereford beef. It's probably the most tasty beef you'll ever taste, other than maybe Wagyu. But, so yeah, our beef's all natural, no antibiotics, no hormones, under 30 months of age. You don't have to worry about that mad cow disease testing on the brain tissue, which is kind of freaky. Honestly, it's freaky. That is something that's very rare in this country, and we're blessed to have, a USDA that does a good job at regulating all that, and that's why we have, oversight and regulations to protect us, the consumer. But if you're interested, we have one steer left. Everything else is already sold. Everything else has already been received a deposit on. But we'll have one steer left. We'll sell it as a quarter, a whole, or a half. You got a large family, you want to stick it in the freezer, just send me a message, reach out to us. My phone number's on the Facebook page. Call me, text me. I don't mind if you call me. You don't have to text me first. I like to talk to people. If I can, I'll answer. If not, leave me a message. I'll call you back. Thanks for watching. Let's go feed some steers. It's nice having gate openers, automatic gate openers. I won't always have that. There'll be a day when I'm out opening gates again. Well, I open gates now. It's just if I have an automatic gate opener with me in my truck, I'm going to use it. All right, coming around here, guys, to the cow barn. We put these calves up last night. They are going to be in a stressed out situation right now, being out without their mama. But this is a rite of passage for every steer. It's going to have to be weaned. Boy, that body heifer there on the far left, she is a monster. She is one fleshy looking heifer. But yeah, this is part of it, guys, weaning these calves. We decided to wean them in the cow barn this year. I'm going to probably leave them in the cow barn eating hay for about a week, and then I'm going to move them to the steer pasture, and I'll let them finish getting weaned out there in the steer pasture. So, got the ducks and big goose there. Got to back in over here at the hay barn to unload some feed. I'm really kicking around the idea of getting a silo and buying my feed in bulk. I think in the long run it's going to save me enough money to justify doing it, but it's that initial investment to buy the silo is something I'm not still sure on. All right, let's get out and feed these calves and take some picture for the website. All right, we got the mamas there. They're wanting to make sure their calves are all right. Calves are fine. They're in the cow barn. If you've ever weaned calves, this is part of it. It's nice not to have your barn so close to your house sometimes. All right. Go look at this heifer. This is a 2020 heifer I kept. She's bred now at this point, but man, she's fancy. She's done a real good job. So our bull and the neighbor bull, they like to flex their muscles back and forth. My bull's in the dirt there, flexing his muscle. All right, well, let's get at feeding these calves and unloading this feed. Looks like we've got to clean out that water tub. Looks like the calves had defecated in it, so that's got to be cleaned out immediately. We'll have to wash it out and scrub it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers. Hit that like button. Comment. You don't have to have cows to like this channel. This channel is going to be for everybody who likes rural living, country living. Like I said, it'll be a little bit of everything. But this is a cattle farm, so every day there's something to do. There's a chore list every day with the cows.